In the earlier part, we have seen about the meaning, functions, and the necessity of the political parties. Now we are moving toward the next part, next points, next questions. How many parties should we have? Is there any limitation in the democracy? How many parties should we? We knew the basic. There should be more than two parties. At least two parties are needed in a democracy. While we are looking the characteristic of the democracy, we have studied. In a democracy, any group of citizens is free to form a political party. Any citizens group can come together and form the political party. That is the democracy. And in democracy, it is allowed to any group to form a party. In this formal sense, there are a large number of political parties in each country. So in this way, there are large number of political parties in throughout the world in the different countries. If we will take the example of India, more than 750 parties are registered with the Election Commission of India. Means near of 750 parties are registered. It's are registered parties. Without registration also many parties are there. So there is no any limitation in any democracy how many parties should we have. Different parties are there. How many single party system? In some countries single party system is there. Then bi-party system, two parties are there, multi-party, coalition and the ideal party. These are the kind of parties in the governments. In some countries only one party system. In some countries only one party is allowed to control and run the government. We have seen last year the example of China. Only one party is allowed to form the government. In China, only the Communist Party is allowed to rule. We have seen it. Although, legally speaking, people free to form political parties, it does not happen because the electoral system does not permit free competition for power. One hand, it is said there, they are allowing many political parties, but the electoral system does not permit free competition. There is no free competition. That is why no use of the other parties. We cannot consider one party system as a good option because this is not a democratic option. One party system is not good for a democracy. Any democratic system must allow at least two parties to compete in elections and provide a fair chance for the competing parties to come to power. That is why one party system is not good. At least two parties are needing to compete in election and to give the fair chance to the people to elect the government. This is about one party system. The two party systems. Now we will see the two party system. In some countries, power usually changes between two main parties. The main two parties are there. Several other parties are also there, but only the power changes in these two parties. Other parties may exist, contest elections and win a few seats in the national legislature, but only the two main parties have a serious chance of winning majority of seats to form government. Only these two parties are having chance to win the majority of seats in the legislature and come in the government. Such a party system is called two-party system. The United States of America and United Kingdom are examples of the two-party system. Multi-party system. Now we will move toward the next kind. In several parties compete for power and more than two parties have a reasonable chance to coming to power either on their own strength or in alliance with others. In such condition, what happens? Many parties on some basic interest come together and forms alliance before election. If they win more seats, majority seats, they will form the government. This party system is called multi-party system. We call it a multi-party system. Thus, in India, we have a multi-party system. In this system, the government is formed by various parties coming together in a coalition. This is the coalition part. When several parties in a multi-party system join hands for the purpose of contesting elections and winning power, it is called alliance or a front. Many small parties, regional parties come together and forms a alliance, that is called front also. So this is called alliance or a front. In India, there were three such major alliances in 2004 parliamentary elections. The three fronts we have seen or we are looking in India: the National Democratic Alliance, the United Progressive Alliance, and the Left Front. These are different fronts or alliances or the groups of the political parties in India to form the government or to contest in the election. The multi-party system often appears very messy and leads to political instability. When multi-party system is working there, when alliances or the fronts are made to come in a government, this is not easy to complete the term or to take the progressive policies in a hand. At the same time, the system it is one part. Another part is of this alliance. The system allows a party of interest and opinion to enjoy political representation. The small parties get chance to represent themselves, and it is protecting the interest of the many people. So these are different ways of the systems of government or the political parties available in the country. So which of these is a better? Perhaps the best answer to this very common question is that this is not a very good question, because party system is not something any country can choose. It evolves over a long time. At the earlier time, only one party was dominating in the India. Later on, second party became the dominant. But then after, the small parties became powerful. So it evolves over a time depending on the nature of society. The nature of society also matters here on the party system. Its social and regional divisions, its history of politics, and its system of election. This cannot be changed very quickly. This is not going to change easily. Each country develops a party system that is conditioned by the special circumstances. For example, in India, what happened that is has evolved a multi-party system. It is because the social and geographical diversity in such a large country is not easily absorbed by two or even three parties. No system is ideal for all countries and all situations. So, which is better? This question is not good. It evolves, it forms on the basis of history, geography, politics of a particular country or the society.